Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Podcast Kita. I'm your host Arsil and I'm so excited to have you with us today. Podcast Kita is a podcast where we bring you stories, insights and experiences from members of our vibrant academic community here at State Islamic Institute of Parepare. And today, in this episode, we have something truly special for you. Why? Because we are diving into the journey of one of our newest postgraduate students who has traveled a great distance to be here. Our guest today is from the beautiful and culturally rich country of Sudan. With this lovely occasion, we will explore his journey, his experience as an international student, and his talk about life in Indonesia. So without any further ado, let's give a warm welcome to our guest, Majid Omar. Everybody. Majid.
Assalamualaikum. I'm happy to be among you and it's really nice to have you all and get to know the beautiful country of Indonesia.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us on Podcast Kita. It's a real pleasure to have you here, and I'm so sure that all our viewers are eager to get to know more about you and about your stories.
The pleasure is all mine, and thanks for giving me the opportunity to share a little bit of my experience.
Before we get to the main conversation, would you like to say hi to our viewers and tell them a little bit about your background, about yourself, into that camera?
Alright. Assalamualaikum. My name is Majid Omar. I'm originally from Sudan. I'm here for my master degree. This is my first time coming to Indonesia. Exactly right now, today is my 10th day and I was invited here to try to share some of my experience.
Okay. It's been a week, isn't it, since you first arrived in Indonesia?
Yeah.
So how have you been settling into life here in Parepare? Have you had chance to explore the city or anything else?
Yeah, from my first day coming, Alhamdulillah, I got a very warm welcome from all the staff here in the university and the students, and especially by you.
Don't mention it.
Because he's the one in charge of me. I have to mention it. Plus also some of the lecturers which are teaching me. And immediately I dive into my classes after the second day.
Yeah, Parepare might not a big city though, but it has its own charm, and as you said, the people here are usually warm and welcoming.
Yeah.
How about the food? Because one of the things many international students find interesting when they first arrive in Indonesia is the cuisine. It's quite different from what you might be used back then.
Yeah.
But have you tried any traditional Indonesian dishes? Maybe something spicy or?
In total, the whole thing is a little bit new to me, but as for me, it's not very new because I have been like upgraded or downgraded. I don't know what to say, but anyway, it's a good experience for me, another experience for me, because I did my bachelor in Malaysia. From Malaysia, I go back to my country, to Sudan, then coming back to Malaysia again to visit, then from there shipping myself to Indonesia here. So the food is a little bit more spicy than I normally use.
What is your favorite one?
Nasi goreng.
Nasi goreng.
Yeah.
The comfort food here.
This is the ordinary one that anyone can.
Yeah. It sounds like you're already embracing the local culture, though.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. I love to taste everything, but the only thing that I realize is the food here is so spicy.
So spicy, yeah. We like something spicy.
Yeah.
Anyway, as a starting point, let's begin with the most frequently asked that I'm sure all our viewers are curious about, which is how exactly did you end up here? Without trying to underestimate this campus, I graduated from here and I'm so proud about it. But my point is, comparing to other universities in Indonesia, let's say in Central Java, this campus is not as famous as them. So where did you find information and how was the process for you to apply to be postgraduate students here?
Actually, the main idea is from one of my, you can say, my relative.
Okay.
He has been here before me, and he is the one that take in charge of everything. He applied for me in this university. So regarding to the place is to him.
Okay, that's great to hear that. What has been your experience so far with the program and academic environment here in this campus?
The way I see it up to now, as I told you, I didn't start yet my my program, but I start my first classes on trying to understand and learn the language of Indonesia, which is Bahasa. Yeah. So I'm trying to catch up to now with the help of the students and the lecturers. Thanks to them, Alhamdulillah, so much of help I got.
Alhamdulillah.
Yeah.
How about the campus itself? Is there any unique thing that you find studying here compared to previous experiences?
As I told you, I still not yet jump into my real
It's already
but
weak.
But the way I see it up to now, everything is going good, and people are very welcoming and helpful.
Okay.
So that's what encourages me more.
As you said before coming to Indonesia, you completed your undergraduate studies in Malaysia.
Yeah.
So could you tell us about that experience? What did you study there and how was it?
I did my bachelor. I did as a computer networking information technology graduate from Malaysia. For the course is 3 years, but I stayed there for 4 years. And after I graduated, I get back to my country. I work a little bit. Then after that, I came back to Malaysia as a visit. Then so that to prepare myself to come here, because I already have the info that I'm gonna come to Indonesia for my master degrees.
Okay. So how was the academic environment? There?
There also is a very good environment, and they are well equipped. Especially the university which I was is I think the #1 university there. Is especially is on architecture.
What the name of the campus?
Is Kuala Lumpur Infrastructure University College by then, and now it's called Kuala Lumpur University Information Tech, I think something like that.
Okay. So you took your undergraduate studies in Malaysia, and right now you're pursuing your postgraduate studies here in Parepare, Indonesia. That makes me curious that what motivated you to pursue higher education abroad? Was it personal goal or professional aspiration or anything else?
Yeah, you can call it both. I can't say exactly something, but it's as they used to say, it's different experience, and this is what I got on my way on looking to improve or higher my education.
Why I am asking this, because you know, studying abroad is a big step that not everyone ready to take.
Yeah.
Moreover, when it comes to the preparing to study abroad is not easy.
It's not easy
at all.
Seriously.
IELTS preparation, TOEFL preparation, writing an essay. So, what kind of preparation did you make before leaving Sudan?
As you say, it all goes same. It's just the difference.
Right?
It's just the period, and you'll be also like in in the rest of time.
Yeah.
Because you have your exam and you need to go, and at the same time you have a specific score that you have to get before you can reach the target to be admitted at that university, and so many things together. Plus, some people of us, you have also expenses.
Expensive,
so,
yeah, of course,
so
definitely.
Not as the way I see here in Asia, most of this kind of things are being like given by the government to be paid later, but for me in my country is on my own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So do you feel studying abroad has given you opportunities that probably you wouldn't have had if you stayed in Sudan?
For sure, yeah. Definitely.
So, how studying abroad changed your life, your perspective, maybe spiritually, academically, or anything else?
It changed in terms of spiritually and academically both together. You not get just the education part, but also the experience of life itself, of treating with different cultures of people, dealing with so many peoples. This is a very extra things that you will never get it at school or in your country, unless if you are in touch with people.
Oh yeah. Moreover, because we're living separately from our
different continents, yeah, things like that.
So here, after completing your postgraduate studies, do you plan to return to Sudan, or are you considering other opportunities internationally?
At the right moment, the plan is to finish and do something good for my country people, but who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
Yeah.
Because you've been the first international student for the postgraduate studies here. So why don't you try to be the first international lecturer here?
Lecturer, all right. That's a big step. And
that's a big step.
And a big responsibility too.
Definitely.
Anyway, it's an honor to be that and to do that. But we'll see what life is holding for us. Yeah. Last but not least, what advice would you like to give to our viewers who are considering studying abroad or preparing studying abroad? Please say it into that camera. I wish them all the best at the beginning, and I encourage them to do whatever they do, and always go behind their target. No matter how small is it or how big is it, everything starts with a step.
Okay. Moreover, because you speak 2 languages, right?
Yeah.
Arabic and
English.
English. So, how important English for you to continue your study abroad?
I think this is the real thing.
Yeah.
Especially if you want to study abroad, you have to practice. You have to practice. Not all of us are English speakers, but we learn, and we try to upgrade ourselves to be on the situation or on the place, like the people in the places where we need to be or want to be.
So what did you do to increase your English ability?
Mine was practicing at school.
Okay.
Plus much of watching
and then,
English stuff.
And then there are no reason to not be able to speak English nowadays. I mean, it's 2024. You can get everything. You can search anything by your phone. So
it's just it depends on you.
Yeah, it's really true.
It depends on you.
It's not only English though, because basically language is a habit.
Yeah.
So take the language that you want to learn into your daily life.
And you need to love it.
Yeah, you need to love it.
You need to love it.
Not it. You need to love it.
Because if you didn't love it, you can't speak it. You will never speak it.
Definitely. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for sharing your thoughts, your insights and experiences. It's really, we really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me, and all the best to all.
Okay.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam. To all our viewers, I hope you've inspired by this episode, with whether you're considering studying abroad or simply curious about the experiences of international students, because there is a lot of things that you could learn from this episode. In the end, I'm Arsil on behalf of all the crew behind Podcast Kita signing off. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next episode. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Bye.
Good job.
Yeah, I'm sweating inside.